Tragic family blaze results in deaths and mothers battle for life in Kopanong by Satori News. The quiet neighborhood of Kopanong was rocked by a case of violence and tragedy when a family was torn apart by a house fire that erupted following a domestic dispute. The incident, which occurred on the evening of July 22, 2024, resulted in the death of a 35-year-old man and two young children while their mother is struggling for survival in a local hospital. It all started when the estranged boyfriend of the woman, with whom she had two kids aged 7 and 2, visited the house in Chris Hani. An altercation is believed to have occurred between the couple, which reportedly led to the woman being stabbed multiple times by the 35-year-old assailant. Amidst the chaos, the mother took measures to protect her children by locking them in a room. In a distressing turn of events, the boyfriend then locked himself inside the house, and not long after, a fire broke out. While the reasons behind the ignition of the fire remain the subject of ongoing police investigation, it has been reported that the fire led to the man's death. Despite the prompt response from emergency services, both children succumbed to smoke inhalation upon their arrival at the hospital. The woman, who is the sole survivor of this horrific incident, was hospitalized with critical injuries. As she fights for her life, a community grieves for the innocent lives lost and a family broken by an act of domestic violence that led to dire consequences. The Kopanong Police Department has swiftly acted to investigate the grim situation, opening 2 cases of murder for the children's deaths, an attempted murder case for the attack on the mother, and an inquest into the man's death. The full circumstances of the fire's initiation are part of this comprehensive investigation. The tragedy has cast a somber tone over the community as residents express their shock and condolences for the affected family. In light of this event, there will also be an intense look into the dynamics of the relationship between the deceased man and the woman, touching on the broader issues of domestic violence and the protection of vulnerable family members in South Africa. The authorities are appealing to anyone with information that could assist in the investigation to come forward as they work to piece together the sequence of events that led to this tragic outcome. The community is reminded of the importance of seeking help in domestic situations before they escalate to violence. As this story continues to develop, questions linger about how such tragedies can be averted and what measures could be put in place to protect victims of domestic disputes. Thank you for choosing Satori News.